So how do we do it? How do we onboard clinics? That's like the title of this, I guess.
Yes.
So, go ahead, Kelly.
So the title is How to Onboard Wellness Centers and Clinics and things like that, right? So wellness centers and clinics, just forget the title. Think of every single person, every single type of center, clinic, pain management, chiropractor, natural, unnatural, kind of not healing, but taking the body from an incoherent state to a coherent state. How's that for compliance? So anything any place that you can think of that helps you get better, any person that you can think of that helps you get better, no matter what your state is, that is who you are going to onboard. So it's not just limited to wellness centers, such as mine.
Med-bed-like biohacking sessions. So how did this whole thing start for me? Well, I didn't cold call wellness clinics, but that's an option. What I did was I looked at people in my organization that I knew that knew people. Everybody has a doctor, everybody has a wellness clinic, everybody has a chiropractor, everybody has an acupuncturist. So I met with this woman, her name was Leah, back in February, and I said, hey Leah, I want to show you this technology. She says, well, come over to this place on Sunday, and the name of the place is called Just Hope Healing Center. And this is over in Westlake Village. And so I got before she did, right? And I had a sign outside, and that said Just Hope Healing. So what I did was I took my Galaxy G1, I took my Vitality Wand, I took my Shake and Massager, and I put them all around the sign, and I took a picture. And at that moment, I set the intention that this was the avenue I was gonna go. See, I live in a motor home, and I travel around the country, and for me, it was like, well, how do I get people's feet on the machine? I don't live like in a small town where I said, hey, Billy, Bob, Joe, come on over and hang out for your feet. So I got to create, my number one intention was to create people's feet on this machine. Because that's how we market this product. People need the experience, they feel the experience, they want it. So I created this intention, and so I walked in, and she's like, it turns out that her husband manages this clinic, Just Hope Healing Center, Just Hope Wellness Clinic. So they loved it, it was a Sunday. Next day they come back and I met the owner, his name is Justin Ballard. Absolutely beautiful man, totally fell in love with him, totally fell in love with the center. He got out my P90 Plus, he put his feet on it, and he was like, wow, Ricky, this is amazing. I mean, I've been looking for this technology. This guy has over $1 million worth of equipment in his center. He's got a human rejuvenator bed that's 180 grand. He's got Tesla coils that are like, 8 feet high. He's got $50,000 Pulse PMF beds. He's got all these red light. He's got all these gas. He's like a quantum scientist. He's amazing. So he loved it. And his wife was there. And so his wife was Kaylee, and so I broke out the Shake and Massager. And I said, here, try this. And she's like, wow, this is amazing, So I wanted to get her addicted to the Shake and Massager, so I gave it to her to take home with her. The next day she came back, I met them, and they were just like, totally adopted me as my new family. So I set up shop at this first wellness center, and I set up the machines here. People would come in, and Justin would say, hey, go check out that new technology we got. Have Ricky do a session on you, So I would start doing sessions on people like that, and it was just mind-blowing, their experiences. People would come there, they would feel it. And what I wanted to do is I wanted Justin to see the power of this technology. I wanted him to see how this could really benefit his patients. And so it was like crazy what was happening. All these people started coming up, calling up people, lining up. So Justin's belief system now is like literally like, this is amazing tech, we gotta bring this out to people. So I'm like, well, Justin, let's really help people. How we can bring, so why don't you open up your Rolodex? So he says, hey, brother, I'm gonna open up my Rolodex. Now, let me tell you, Justin doesn't know the compensation plan. Justin doesn't know about tier bonuses. Justin, that's fine, I know all that stuff. What I did, I went to work for Justin. Okay, I knew Justin had the contacts that I wanted to get to. I called the people. I went to work for Justin. I went into his back office. I registered the people. I did everything for Justin. I don't care if he doesn't know network marketing. It doesn't matter to me. What he knows is he knows quantum energy. He knows healing technologies. And he has a Rolodex of people. And one of the people on his Rolodex was Miss Helen West. So this whole thing evolved from a warm market contact. Me calling up somebody, everybody, who do you know that has a wellness clinic? So that evolved from that, and then it led to Helen. So Justin, I remember before I met Helen, Justin called me up. He says, hey, there's this woman, Helen West, you gotta meet her. She's out in Norco, California, and she's got an EE System Center, and it's 40 screens and all this stuff. And so I said, all right, great, here's her number, you know. So I call up Helen, like, Helen, how you doing? This is Ricky. And so I'm going into this with unbelievable belief in my heart that I know this is the greatest technology on the planet, and I know that this product will help everybody, period, end of story. When we lead from that heart space that we want to help humanity, and because we have the greatest product on the planet, people feel our heart. I don't care if I sell it to somebody, I just want to get their feet on it, you know? So I walked into Helen's, well, back up a little bit. So I talked to Helen on the phone, and then she's like, well, great, come on board. Meet you Saturday. Next day, she's like, oh, Ricky, I really don't know. I mean, I'm in transition. I'm acquiring another business model, and
I found out it was network marketing.
Yeah, she found out it was network marketing. Oh, pyramid scheme, oh my God, you know. And so I'm like, all right. So then I kept being persistent, and Crystal's here. She knows. Crystal's in her room somewhere. She's Helen's manager, wherever she is, and there she is. And she got to text. And I'm like blowing up the phone. Hey, this is Rick. I just want to comfort. I want to see your EE System Center. That's all I really want to do. I want to, because I know EE System is very powerful technology. So I was very, very persistent. I did anything I could just to get my feet in the door, to get her feet on the machine. And so finally, you know, Crystal told Helen, this guy's pretty persistent. You know, we got to maybe give him a chance to come over or whatever. I don't know how they agreed to letting me get in the front door, you know. But Justin had to, you know, one thing when you work with practitioners who work with other practitioners and they refer you to other practitioners, the trust is there, right? Like Dr. Harhari, he's back there in the room right there. Justin referred me to Dr. Harhari and his wife. And then they have a beautiful healing center in West LA, Transformational Healing Universe. He's got all the gadgets. This guy's been biohacking since 1988. I mean, literally, he was biohacking before biohacking was even a term. I mean, he's got 240,000 pulse beds, he's got hyperbaric oxygen, he's got red light, he's got, you know, all this stuff. And the nice thing about working with all these clinics is they all have all these gadgets that I could like hang out and try, you know. It's wonderful. So basically, as I forced my way in the door, you know, and I got Helen, and so we went into the room, and there was like this 40-screen EE System Center, and literally, EE System's amazing. Going into a whole nother dimension. They had this whole ring where I kind of walked through into a whole nother dimension.
Created a portal, literally.
A portal.
To walk through to get into the room.
Went right into the portal, you know. And there I set up the machine, and Crystal's there, and I put Crystal's feet on the machine, and she gets off the machine, and she's like, oh my God, I gotta learn how to walk again. I've been walking like this for 8 years, but now I'm walking like this. Remember, that's exactly what you said, because she had some discomfort for 8 years. And Helen's like, whoa, what's going on here, you know? And then I break out the Revitalex massager, and I use it on Helen, you know? And that's it. I mean, then I just moved into Helen's clinic, you know? Like, I moved into Justin's clinic. I parked my RV outside. I went and hang out with Justin for like, you know, 6 days, 7 days. Pretty much moved in here, got a new family, moved into Harhari's clinic. He'll tell you right there, I moved into his clinic. Now I moved into Helen's space. So I just create these new families all around the country, and I just move into their space, you know. So it's, that one Justin contact is responsible for over $500,000 in volume in my group. Wow. Since February. And then when I onboarded Helen, the first day she came on board, amazing, April 12th, I'll never forget. And the weekend, it was a Saturday, Monday we contacted, she immediately, never done network marketing before. She leads with her heart. She's about helping people. So basically, I talked to her on Monday. She's like spent the whole weekend going through every video, every training, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. You know, normally I have to hold people's hands and teach them. She's like asking me questions. She knows more than I do after 3 days, you know. So, I mean,